The rollover. How did we spot the short ideas? Well, this was classic. That's why I want to do a video on it because somebody asked me to do it. So I thought I'd do it. A lot of people made money on our site doing this. And I want to show you what we're talking about. So, number one, I've done a video on the MACD. Number two, I've done a lot on the ATR trailing stop, and on the left, the 9 EMA. On the right, I'm just going to show you intraday, the ATR trailing stop and the MACD. You can take off everything else, and I'll show you. Make it easy on yourself. On the way up, everybody's trying to short it on the way up. That's not the way we do it. So let me show you our steps and how it was successful. Number one, we have seen that when a stock gets too far over its 9, that dotted line, what happens? It usually rests at the minimum. It rests. That's all it means. Doesn't mean it can't go higher. As you see, it has. But what you're going to notice in here is if you buy when it gets too extended, you're out of the money calls. You're probably going to get blasted. Even if eventually, when you're buying out of the money calls, timing is crucial. Number two in here, now you got too far away, way far away at a historically weak time. When is that? After triple witching in September and when Rosh Hashanah starts. So keep that in mind. So what happens? Your first shot across the bow is when it gets that far away, you're looking for the intraday trigger. That looked like a bull flag, but because on the left, it was too far from the 9, that was less likely to break up. This was the first shot across the bow, the first bullish pattern that failed. Now, if you didn't get that, that's all fine. We miss things all the time, but this is the key. And I showed this as it was happening. On the right, look at over here and look how it got oversold at support. The key is after you took your profit on that oversold, we can take off all the drawings now. On the left, we can actually take off the S&P, but I want to show you it on an hourly because it's pretty exciting. So on the left is the hourly, and now we're going to show the 15 on the right. And I want to show you this. Here we go again. Take off everything on the left other than the ATR trailing stop. You don't need anything else. Anybody that tells you, well, try to make it easy on yourself. So the first thing you're going to notice is the first break. The failed bull flag after it got too far from the daily 9 EMA. Sold off to this support, prior bottoms. These are all on prior learning videos. As you see on the bottom now, oversold. So now you're seeing on how it works off the oversold condition. As you see, when it worked it off, it looked bear flaggish. Now, that doesn't mean you're blindly short because the problem is you don't know when it's going to stop going up. But then you go to a shorter term chart to time your entry. Go to this time. That's 9 o'clock on Wednesday. 9 o'clock on Wednesday. So now go to the right. And how do you time your entry? Go to 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. You're going to see it right here, right there. Take the trend line right there and take that. So you're timing the entry on an overbought that you see right here. Overbought after a sell-off, and then you time your entry on the downside. Like I said, we've had a big up move. You never know when it's going to stop, but you see when it stopped. So that was a great short. Now, the fast forward, there was another one, and a lot of people hit this one as well. Take off these drawings. Just take off all the drawings on the left and the right. Now what we're going to do is show you again. Overbought, and this time it rallied exactly to resistance. Right here on an hourly. Then what do? Yeah, bless its heart, you do the same thing. You time your entry using a shorter term chart. Trend line, horizontal trend line, either. So if this one you missed, you got that one. So the key in there is the overbought condition at resistance after a break, and then you time your entry with a 15-minute chart. Hope you enjoyed this. Just a quick learning video on how we did it. Like I said, go and zoom this out again. We'll take off everything. You see there's a time and a place to play it on the downside. That sure looks like a top to us, and it worked. Take care.